Proverbs 6 and verse 28. It says, "Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned?" So he's continuing the same line of argumentation here using rhetorical questions. He asked in the previous verse, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Now he asks, can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? Second type of question like this, the answer is the same. No, you can't go upon hot coals and your feet not be burned, unless you're some Satan-worshipping pagan or something where some of those guys actually do walk on hot coals and they don't even feel it. But I'd say that they're doing so under the inspiration or some power of Satan or something like that. But normally speaking, if you're not a devil worshiper, you're going to get burned if you walk on coals. Now, the thing about burns is that they're painful for a long time after the initial burn. Right? If you get a paper cut, it hurts a little bit, but then it goes away pretty quickly. There's lots of other injuries. If you stub your toe, unless you do it really badly, it hurts for a little bit, but then the pain goes away after a few minutes, right? But if you get a burn, it hurts for a long time. It lasts for a long time. And I think that's why Solomon is using these burns as an analogy here, because when you commit adultery, it's going to be a long-lasting thing. And if you think burns are painful and that lasts a long time, imagine burning the soles of your feet, and anything you go to do, anytime you walk, you're walking on burnt feet. How does it feel like to walk on a bum foot, Wayne? Hurts, right? I mean, everything you do, right? You can never forget about it because it's always there. Well, that's what it's like whenever you get your feet burned. Now, it's interesting that the Christian life is referred to as a walk, right? Let me just give you a couple of verses. Colossians 2 and verse 7. Colossians 2 and verse 7. Paul says, "As ye have therefore received Christ Jesus the Lord, so walk ye in him." And then in Colossians 4:5, just over a page, he says, "Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time." And we could multiply many verses. There's lots of verses in the Bible that refer to the Christian life as a walk. It's also referred to as a run. But I'm just focusing on the walking part for now. So the man who commits adultery will greatly hinder his Christian walk, as the remaining verses of this chapter in Proverbs chapter 6 show us. If you go there, Proverbs 6, 29 through 35, just give you a little preview of where we'll be heading some tonight and then probably in the next week or two. Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 29. "So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Men do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts." So it's going to be a hindrance of the man's walk, obviously, as we saw there. And it's going to leave scars and sores on the feet, which are going to make him limp for the rest of his life. If you burned your feet really badly, chances are you're probably going to walk with a limp. And if you commit adultery with a woman, you're going to walk with a limp for the rest of your life. You're going to have that hanging on to you. That's why this is so crucial. That's why Solomon spends so much time on it. That takes care of verse 28.